Today's video is sponsored by Fracture. So as you may have seen on our Instagram stories a few weeks ago, we headed over to London for a few days. The main reason for the trip was to visit the Harry Potter studios, but obviously you know us, so you know the camera bag had to come with us too. Throughout this video I shot on our Fujifilm X-T30 and also the Nikon FE. We stayed in the Shendish Manor Hotel just outside of London, and this is actually where this video begins, on a very moody, misty morning.
And here comes probably my favourite part of the trip and something I've been looking forward to for a long time. And we went to Harry Potter Studios.
Sure did.
This has definitely been on my bucket list for a while. I would highly recommend, although it did take us a long time to go through it. 5 hours.
Yeah, it took us quite a long time. Christina's definitely more of a Harry Potter fan than I am, but I do like it and we have watched it sort of half recently. So yeah, I would recommend going along, tagging along with your partner if they're into Harry Potter. Good day out.
We did bring the camera along with us, so here is a couple of snaps that we got along the way.
But yeah, like Christina said, it did take quite a while, so that took up pretty much all of one of the days that we were there. So the next day we headed to London, got the train in and did a little bit of exploring. Also, my voice is definitely not 100%. Sounds a little bit strange even in my own head. We were at a little gala ball thing a few days ago, That is why. Here's a little snap. All suit it and boot it. We're not looking too bad, are we?
Not too bad.
But yeah, anyway, let's get on to London.
Welcome to the city of London, everyone. I'm currently in an area called how do you say it?
Malibone?
Malibone. Yes, we're in the area of Malibone. Quite nice, actually. It's obviously a very high-end area of London, very wealthy part.
We actually got the idea from a Joe Alam.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so we're just kind of making our way through the streets. Feet are a little bit sore from walking already, but we'll power through. We're going to try and make our way down to Mayfair area and then towards the city centre of like the London Bridge and Big Ben, stuff like that. So yeah, let's just try and get through as much as we can before we lose all the light. And we're actually doing pretty well with the weather so far. No rain, so you know, fingers crossed it stays that way. But yeah, let's keep going.
So just wanted to cut back to us for a little minute so we could let you know about the sponsor of today's video, and that is Fracture. That's where we got these.
Fracture creates premium high-quality glass prints of your photos. The image is printed onto the back of the glass sheet, which comes in a range of different sizes to create a really stunning and unique print. All you have to do is upload your image, choose your size. There are a few editing tools you can use to make your image perfect, and you can choose from a glossy or matte glass finish. There is a lightweight foam board added to the back of the print to protect the image, with an integrated hole for hanging your print on the wall with the provided screw. Smaller prints also come with an optional stand. And when you get your own Fracture print, it comes with a free lifetime product warranty and 60-day money-back guarantee. So we wanted to just quickly show you the 2 prints that we got from Fracture. We went for 2 different sizes. This one is pretty big.
It is.
Does it even fit?
This one's a little smaller, but also quite substantial.
We printed 2 of our photos that we took in Olvera. This one is a film photo and this one was taken on the Fuji X-T30. And we did also go for a glossy and a matte finish because we wanted to see what the difference would be between those.
Yeah, I'm sure you can see this one doesn't really have much of a reflection, obviously this being the matte one. That is the gloss one. I thought because this is a film photo and film kind of has that flatter look that this would work nicely, and I think it does. And then this photo was took on the X-T30 and it just is a very vibrant shot, so I thought the glossy would work well for it. And we just honestly wanted to see what the difference would be, so yeah. As you may have seen from previous videos, we have printed quite a few of our photos on different materials and stuff, but we've never got one printed directly on glass, so I was quite intrigued to see how these would turn out. And I'm very happy with the results. Printing on glass, I was wondering how sharp the photos would be because obviously it doesn't have texture like paper does, but I mean the photos look pretty damn good. They're very sharp. That one in particular was resized quite a bit, probably more than I would have wanted to, but I did want to stick with the big size and yeah, it looks really good. And the colours from both the photos look pretty much exactly like they did when I edited them, which is always very important. Obviously we know when most photographers go to print photos, they probably will choose paper, but from time to time it is nice to try something a little bit different. And I think these would add a nice touch. I look forward to putting these up on the wall. They're just super clean, you don't need a frame or anything. And yeah, just really vibrant. Something a little bit different if you have a lot of prints hanging around your house.
They are a really unique product and I think it would make for such a nice gift for someone as well, for a special occasion or even this Christmas season, because it's something that everyone can enjoy.
True. So if you want to see what your photo would look like as a big glass print,
a giant one.
The link to Fracture's website will be in the description below. You can head on over, upload your photos and check it out. I kind of like doing that on different sites that print photos, just to kind of mess around and see what the photo looks like, to be fair. But if you head over and you want to get yourself your own print on glass, we also have a discount code for you. The link will be right here somewhere.
So a big thank you to the guys over at Fracture for sponsoring today's video.
So on the final morning of our trip, we woke up to what I would describe as a pretty damn delightful sunrise. So to try and make the most of it, I headed out with the Nikon FE to try and finish off the roll of Kodak Gold that I had been shooting. I just took a wander around the manor and the gardens and stuff and just snapped some photos. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this one. We had a nice trip to London and we didn't get to see as much as we would have wanted to see, especially in London because of the weather and just the short time that we had there. But it was nice wandering around the manor and stuff and just checking out the gardens and taking some photos. It was a pretty cool place to stay.
And we can always go back because it is a pretty short flight.
True. And we will. I was actually enjoying taking the photos around London. Kind of different style than what I would normally take, or kind of a different style of what I would normally do, but I found some of the photos where I was sort of making them my style. My style of street photography is sort of how I would describe it. So yeah, I would like to go back and ideally in better weather conditions and have a bit more time to wander around, take some photos. But hopefully you like the ones that I did get. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy this one. Maybe give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you want to see more. It's always much appreciated.
Don't forget to check out Fracture using the link below if you want to get yourself a glass print. And don't forget to use that discount code as well. Big thank you to those guys for today's sponsor. Big thank you to those guys for sponsoring today.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this one. So as we always say, take it easy.
Don't be a stranger.
My voice sounds pretty terrible.
I've heard it worse.